Hi, friends. Welcome to the Your Story Within podcast. I'm Janine Bennett, and today we have a special guest, Kathleen Sweeney with Book Brush. Welcome, Kathleen.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Let me put this other thing on pause over here. Kathleen, it's such a blessing to have you. Kathleen is the marketing manager and customer service representative for Book Brush. She has over 19 years of client experience and business assurance experience. She's worked with many authors, and I can personally tell you that she's helped me create a lot of eye-catching images, and she's going to show you how to do it too today. She lives in Central Illinois. We had a conversation before we started the call. I'm from Wisconsin, so I definitely know that Illinois weather too. She's married, has 3 boys, so she stays pretty busy. And her hobbies include reading, and I love this, Kathleen, turning socks right side out. Oh gosh, that one caught me because I tell you what, trying to turn those socks, man.
The struggle is real.
Right. So now we have you on screen. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this. How did you find Book Brush? How did you start working with authors? Tell us a little bit about how you got started.
I'm trying to think. Maybe the place I started was winning the reading contest in first grade because I loved reading.
Okay.
And since then, I've been a book lover. And I've been with Book Brush since the beginning, kind of when we got off the ground. So I knew one of the co-founders, and we worked different jobs through over 20 years doing different things, following each other. And when they co-founded Book Brush, an amazing marketing platform for authors. They knew that I had this love of books and authors, that this is my jam. So I came on board and became part of the Book Brush family. I feel like it's family, and am able to help people learn about Book Brush and share the tools.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for you to share because, like I said, as a self-published author, I'm always looking for tools to make my life easier. I am not a graphic designer, although I do have several graphic designers that I do work with. There's just times where I want to be able to quickly create something, get something out there, especially when you're self-published. You have to market yourself all the time. And Book Brush just makes it so easy. So I think to just get us started, tell us a little bit about the tools that exist, and then we'll jump into a demo.
All right, I would love to. So there are a lot of great design platforms out there. But the thing is that a lot of them, and really, I don't know any other ones that were designed specifically with the author in mind. So Book Brush is a design platform. We developed it for authors. So everything that you find in there is author centered. And we have we call it the custom creator. That's our flagship tool where you can create marketing images for all different platforms of social media and fun things like bookmarks and other types of things. And then you can add video effects. We have instant mockups, and I'll show you what those are. Those are those quick images where you just drop your cover right in. They look amazing. And a box set creator. So if you have a series, but you need that box set image, you can create that yourself with our tools, save yourself both time and money. So you're not paying a designer a ton to do it and waiting around for them to get it done as well. Right. And then we did add a cover creator last February because folks were using our tools to design their marketing images and said, we'd really like to be able to do covers with this too. It's easy to use. So the cover creator was born, and you can do ebook, print, and audio in there. Anywhere you are in your marketing journey, that could work for you, because it could be that you want to do your first ebook cover in there, maybe tackle the print wraparound, that you already have the ebook designed, all those types of things. And our newest addition that our platinum members are beta testing this month are video book trailers. So we won't have time to look at those, but they are those teaser promo images where things slide in. There's music, quotes, and blurbs about your book, and amazing. So Book Brush has all the marketing tools.
I signed up for that. So I'm looking forward, because I feel like that's the next step in the journey. I can create all these wonderful things, and now you're giving me the tool to create a book trailer in a sense. So I love it.
It's a really cool tool.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I don't normally do demos on the podcast, but this is such a robust tool that I want you to show them what you got. You know?
All right, I'm going to take it away. I'm going to share my screen. Let me click the share screen here, and we will take it away. I could talk about BookBrush, but it won't do it justice. Let's see, is it screen sharing? Do you see the screen, how to get started?
There it is. There it is.
All right. So when you first sign up, this is the screen that you would see. And this is our platform here. And we've got the different tools listed: custom creator, instant mockups, box set creator, cover creator, and this video creator is where those new video book trailers live. So we're going to take the shortcut, and I'm going to show you, just if you wanted to get started, how easy it is. And I want to mention that we have a free plan for authors. You can sign up for free at bookbrush.com and create and download 15 images at no cost to get a feel for the tools and see how you like things before you would have to decide if you wanted to do a paid plan. So we will jump in. Just come with me to Tools, Custom Creator. And likely this is where you started as well.
Yes.
All right. Takes a minute to load when we're live. In the center is an invitation to our Facebook group, and it's just a nice supportive community of authors where you can get feedback on your BookBrush designs or ask questions that are BookBrush related. So there's a spot to join there. And then on the left are all the different tools. So I think that the easiest place to start in most of our tools is the community templates. These give you a nice baseline. So if you don't have your creative juices flowing yet, you can use these. Or maybe you don't feel creative. We've got your back. So there's a little spot over here on the left. It says community templates. I'm going to click that. And in most cases, you'll already have your book cover loaded. I've got 2 from Ms. Bennett here that we're going to use. And I'm going to show you these amazing designs. So these are different kinds of ads already put together by our graphic designer. So you would do just some simple editing in the tool and you're ready to go. A couple things that you can do in here. On the left, you can filter by genre, and you can even do a multiple. So if you want mystery, thriller, and crime, you can add all of those. Or maybe you're more into a nonfiction or historical Christian, anything that you want to put together, you can. Or you can do a single search. And then under platform, this is an excellent place to get ideas for what you can create in here. So we have community templates is what these are called, for anything from a Facebook ad to BookBub ad, all the way down, if you look through here, to like bookmarks, Zoom backgrounds. We're all going to be on Zoom and things like that for a while.
Yes, yes.
So you can pick and choose through here. So for example, if I just wanted Facebook ads and Facebook Square ads, I could choose those 2 and see these sample images in here. And you're probably guessing where it says place your cover here. That's what you'll do. And so I can look through these different ones. I think I can't arrow past to the StreamYard is blocking that, but we'll just grab one here. So
now watch how easy, friends. Watch how easy this is.
So this is where the magic happens. We clicked for an ad. We've got the book cover in here where it says your book cover goes here. I'm going to click it. Now there's 2 ways you can swap the covers. In this gray stripe up here, it says swap covers, and there's a lightning bolt next to it. Also, anywhere you see a lightning bolt down here, that's where you're going to swap your covers. So we will click swap covers, and I've got my covers loaded here that she gave me. But if you had not done that, no worries. You can do it right here with drag and drop or click to upload. You'll only need to upload your cover one time, and then it's in here for you to use over and over again. So I'm not sure which one should we pick to put in here, do you think?
Let's go with Broken to Beautiful.
All right. So it's right here. I'm going to click this, and it will add it into the image. And look how awesome that is.
Yep.
Yep. So then we will click where it says double click to add text here. And then we've got the easy text editing on the left. And I didn't read the book and I don't know a blurb, so we will go with now available. You guys are the authors. You'll know what to write.
Right.
Just give you the tools. Then you can change anything that you want about this. You can increase the size. I'll show you a couple hidden gems in here. Under font, we have an option that says add more fonts. And there are 1,000 different fonts in here. So you can really find something that's going to resonate with you, your book cover, your genre. And I typically go in here for filter. I like display and handwritten. Love these. Then if you see one that you want to add, you'll just click and check mark it. It adds it to your list for you.
And you can also upload your own fonts as well. So if you already have your book cover fonts and you want to use it in your marketing, that's available too, correct?
Yes, right over here on the right, you're in the right spot. So if you've purchased a font, you could upload it in here. And that is a really great way to keep that same look and feel on your ads that you have from your book cover. And you would just, again, upload that one time and it's available to you. Then you can click here and you can see just added fonts. These are the ones that I just added, and they're displayed in the font that that it looks like, so you get that good feel for it. Right. Now you could download right here. You wouldn't have to change anything else. You can add to it if you want to, but I think what that take us 2 minutes maybe, and we are ready. You would click download and you have the option PNG, JPEG, or PDF. If you're exploring the free plan, you have 15 free downloads. So you would see 15 in a little circle here. And each time you download, it would just deduct that credit for you. Then I always tell folks, save as a template. You can save this in this stripe here. This saves it as a work in progress. And so you can come back to it and make some quick changes. You could add a price, things like that. I'm going to show you a quick way that you could edit something like this. So we are going to go on the left down here to images. I'll click on this. And these are like stamps and things that you can add. So for example, I could click available at Amazon and I can move it around. I can resize. So I'm going to double click it and I can click this slider to resize it and position it kind of like down here. So it looks like it's just part of the ad. So that would be a quick way to personalize. I'm also pretty fond when I'm in images of the blank stamps. So if we click this, there are a lot of nice eye-catching. So let's say we want something bold right here. I'm going to resize just by dragging the corner. So you could use that slider or resize that way. And maybe layer with a text box, 99 cents. We could take our now available even. Let's do this. We'll make this one bigger. You can layer anything with these little arrows. So I'll just send it behind and put now available in here. I am covering up the eyeglasses, so I need to move those a little bit, but you get the idea. Now look how clickable that seems. So on whatever platform where you're going to place this, now you've got this eye-catching call to action simply by layering a blank stamp with a text box. All right. Do we have any questions or comments that anybody is wondering about?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I think they're just excited about what they're seeing so far.
All right, wonderful. So what we've done so far is we created it with a community template. If you feel like you want to start from scratch, I'm going to show you how easy that is too. So let me just refresh and reload, and I'll walk you through the tools so you'll feel like a pro. All right, so we have the different ad sizes and things. You could click on the different icons to see. I'm in Facebook. And when you scroll through, you'll see the different sizes underneath. And the dimensions are in pixels. There's quite a few. And then, there's the usual Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all these different things. I'm going to go with a Facebook ad size and click it to put it into the workspace. I'm choosing this because it gives us a lot of room to work with and it's easy to see. Now, I like to include some general marketing tips that I think you could use anywhere. I'd love you to use them in BookBrush. But what we're going to do is add the book templates. So down on the left-hand side, we will go to Book Templates. And this is a place that BookBrush really shines for authors. Over 90 3D versions of your book in here. Now, this is displayed with a sample image, so don't worry. This won't be what it looks like. We'll keep scrolling.
We did have one comment. Melanie Ann said, "This is so cool."
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I think you would love it. So because there are a bunch of the 3D book templates, we'll go back to the top. You can filter. So for example, you can click physical book and you'll get those displayed that just have the physical book option. You can go to ebook and you'll see those different ebooks. Now, ebooks you'll notice are displayed every which way, whereas the physical books, when I click back, those are positioned so you don't see the spine. And this is because a lot of folks don't have that separate spine image to upload, and it would be an extra step. So you just need the cover, no matter which book you choose. So I'm going to add a physical book in here. We'll grab this one again. So I'm clicking, when I chose that book, it took me to the books that I already uploaded, and it's taking just a second to upload. I can move it around in the image. I can resize it with this slider here. And then this is where I'm going to give you what I think is kind of a great marketing tip, is display a collage of your book so that your readers can see with a visual glance the other ways that they can get the book. So we've added physical. I'm going to go back to the left to ebook, and I'm going to choose an ebook and add the same cover. So we're doing a collage. There we go. And again, I can click this, resize this one as well. And you can do, you can layer. So there's these little arrows in the bottom right corner to help layer, like essentially you're sending something behind. So I can put this book forward, or I can do the reverse and send that one back. So you can layer those things. You can rotate anything with the circular arrow in the upper left. So if you want a little jaunty angle, you can do that. And then I'm going to add a third thing. I'm going to add a phone. So I'm going to head back over to phone, click the phone, and I'm adding the same book in here. Now you can add as many book covers as you want, book templates. So if you wanted a series of iPads or a series of the physical book, that's fine. I've had somebody line up 20 books in there. Or you can do this variety, this collage idea that I have. And I think we're good, but you can go back and say, okay, I'm going to resize. Now I'm dragging that one by the corner to maintain the aspect ratio. Same thing here. So the beauty is you can just kind of play and get them in there how you like them. So we've got a collage here, and then I'm going to add a background. But let me know if anybody has questions on these books. There are ones with hands that I should show you. Under others, some neat things like put your book in a picture frame or a Polaroid picture. Yeah. And then we do have the spiral. So if we have any folks that no content kind of thing, there's a spiral option too. And all these great children's sizes. I know when my boys have a stack of books, they are all these different sizes. They're not uniform.
Right.
All right. So we will add a background. I'm going to go to the left to the background step. And in here, you can either search from 2 million free images, or you even have the option here to upload your own if you want to. If you've purchased a photo that you want to bring in, you can do that. So let's just search. I'm going to do sky. Just for a general, I want to make sure that the image also doesn't compete with your book cover in here. So let's see what we find in here. And all these different images, they're just the thumbnails. You can click through and just add them to the image. So I can try all these different things and think, oh, I love that, or that's not the ticket. And right. In here. And see, like I kind of like these covers, but maybe that tree behind there isn't working. So I could click the background. And I double click the background. You can adjust the size. You could do things back here. I'm partial to doing a color behind and adding some transparency so you can change the look and feel as I click through here.
Oh, see, that's new. I didn't know that. Now, yes. Oh, look at that. I'm learning too.
Yeah, I feel like even if you're a seasoned book brusher, you might pick up something new. So this helps you if you're looking to kind of make it maybe a little more mysterious, more cozy, creepy, whichever direction you're going. You could take different backgrounds and add that color and kind of give it a different look. And then, a feel. Then we'll close this out. I'm going to take the transparency off. So we'll go back. I'm just using this for the color. Let's also try something like meadow so you get more of an idea. Whoops, can't spell. Always hard to type when somebody's watching. I had considered sunflowers, but I thought it might really compete with what we had here. Right, let's drop this one in here. Okay, I'm going to work with this one. So we'll click on All right. So another, I consider this kind of a tip. I like to blur the background so that what you'll see is your books are what's in focus. Then the eye is drawn right there to the books. So here it is with no blur, and then here it is with just a bit of blur. You also have the option for these overlays and filters. So overlays are neat things to put on the background. I'll do something like this subtle. It's got the blue on top and kind of a brown on the bottom. Now, when I add that, then I can adjust the transparency of this. So I can just play with that across and remove it with the X. And then filters are just like when you post on Instagram. So you can do these different things. Sometimes I really think like those lighter colors or a black and white can be a powerful way. Like this is really muted. Now your book is popping forward. So play with the filters in there, and you can remove those too, just with this quick little X here. So lots of fun things you can do with the background. Over on the right-hand side, there's an eye icon, like an eyeball, and it shows you what's outside the area. So if you have moved it around or you want to pick a different part, you could even come up here on the left and flip horizontally if you want it to go the other way. You can do vertical, but I hesitate to know when that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah. So, but if you've got a great looking tree that would work over here on this other side, you can do those things. And then you can save as a template. I have folks save as a template, like I said, just so you've got it to come back to. You can do that while you're working. The paid plans can save up to 50, but it's a rolling 50, so you can delete some if you don't need them anymore. And then we can add the text in here. So we can go to the left to text, add a new text box. So when we were in the first example with the community template, the text box was already there. We're going to add one. And I'm using a quote, which is excellent. You're the author, you'll have the whole blurb, but we will just put this in here. We can bring it down. And if you think, okay, I'm going to change that background, I want to make it lighter, you can go back and forth between the tools. For the text here, you've got all the editing options. I want to point out one of my favorite things is text shadow. So I'm going to take the text shadow off. It's on this slider right here. And the word is there, but it's just not as powerful. When I add this slider, look at the crispness and definition that you get. And here it is with nothing. So I would consider some text shadow. You can do letter spacing to stretch it out or make it more compact. And then this make it a button will give it that button look. Now it's not possible to embed a hyperlink into a PNG or a JPEG, but you can have that look. And we talked about the layering. You can also send this behind and have it back here. And you can, so this in the text editing, the top is for the words and the bottom is for the background itself. So we could add a different color here. That's kind of eye-catching if we want to. And of course, do a shadow, transparency, all those things. I'm going to make it a little larger here. We're going to go to images and we're going to add our 5 stars, another author industry related thing here.
Right.
Grab the corner. Add that in. And you could add another text box that says just Amazon review and a different smaller text, things like that. You can add as many text boxes as you want. We'll make that a little smaller. So we've got that in there. And now we quickly created this ad here. We've got this background, the book collage, a quote, and we would be ready to download if we were satisfied with this. So lots of great ways that you can personalize things.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
All right. Now, what a lot of folks want to do is keep their same look and feel across multiple marketing platforms. So we'd set this one up as made for Facebook. I'm going to save, well, I did sort of save it as a template, so we can skip that. But I'm going to go back up to the ad size. And let's say I also wanted something like this on Instagram. I can choose the Instagram photo. Now, everything's right there. Don't panic. We can simply rearrange. Use the eye icon. I'm going to take my background and make it larger. We'll quickly position these things here. I'm going to take this and maybe even make it bigger, grabbing the corner. And just prepare to be amazed. This isn't going to take us very long here. And you could resize the books For this, I'm going to just kind of leave them the size they were. Now let me turn off what's outside the area so we can see here, we just did it Instagram size. And then we could save this one, and you could pivot through those different ad sizes and arrange them in the different sizes that you need without having to start over. And that way you have the same, look for your marketing across the platforms. All right. Any questions on anything?
None yet. I think people are just watching.
Cool. I want to show you some more things I have lots of favorites, but a couple more things.
I love this.
So we will go back on the left to templates. And the two choices in here are the My Projects, which are the things that you saved, and then the community templates. That's where you would get to the ones that we checked in here. So we are going to pull up under My Projects, this first one that we made here. And then I'm going to click on the background, and I want to show you the video effects because this is super cool. So I am going to use the garbage can. We'll delete the background that's there. Then in the background step, when you click on background, we had searched images, but you can search videos. So we can add a video effect here, and you can either search for one or search what they've got here. We'll just click on the background, see all. Now these are little video effects. So when you hover over them, you'll see what they're going to do. I want to try this sky. So I'm going to click, and you can see a couple things. You can see the dimensions of it. You can see it's 57 seconds. I'm going to click and put it in here. And I'm going to push the play button. And look at this awesome motion that you're getting. So if you think, okay, I have just a few seconds to be the ad that might catch a reader's eye so that they'll stop and look, you could add this video effect. When you do that, the system can tell, and in the download option, you'll have a fourth option where you can do an MP4. And then these can be placed anywhere where you can put an MP4. So I love those video effects. Those are on the paid plans, and our plans they go up for Plus, Gold, and Platinum, and you can try out those video effects. And once you have it in there, you can still add things. So what's nice is you can always keep editing. So you could go into the images and add some stamps. I'll show you one of my favorites in here. We'll go to images. It's under blank stamps. It's this adorable little page flip, this little deal.
Right.
You could,
yeah.
Isn't it cute? And then I could add something down here like a psst or a coming soon, just layer a text box in there. Even under stamps, we have some, I'm in the stamps in this images area, text, and we can make use of some of these. So we could use this special offer. I'll click it, resize it. Whoa, that went really large.
Yeah.
Here. Opposite day. And so I can put that little special offer in there. And again, you can rotate if you want to, if you want it at a little different angle in there, and create something like this. So I love that corner flip and layered with a text box or a text stamp, something like that. And then you can download those too. So I have one more tool I'm going to go to, but I don't want to hop out of here if anybody has questions in here.
Nope, we're still good. Now I can't say you're not going to have questions after people reaching out to you at BookBrush, because
that is fine with me.
Good. Because I do post the recorded session on a couple different platforms, and sometimes my guests will get contacted after the fact. So I'm sure once they see this, if they've missed it, they'll see it on the replay and they'll probably reach out. So
all right, I'm going to show you one other tool that you can use in here, and then we'll do the instant mock-ups as well. So in background, this is kind of a hidden gem. This is called background removal. And I'm going to type in person back. So this is a tool that uses artificial intelligence to literally peel the background away from oops, let me just do person. Let me see here. Or you can do it with a pet. Like, there's so many choices. So we'll just try this image here. So look at, there's this lady, 3 dots, remove background. And this is kind of handy for folks to be able to create an image that never was there before. So the background removal takes this image, it peels it away, and she's in here as an image. So if I wanted to go to images, she would be in my images, and it works, if you bring your own photo in. So if you purchased a photo that you're wanting to use either on a cover or an ad design, you can totally do that. Your own cat, you can do that.
Right. That's one of my favorite tools within BookBrush is being able to do that, because I like to design a lot of covers. And, sometimes I do use the graphic designer, but in BookBrush, you guys give such great templates, great ideas for us to tweak. And sometimes I want to use a particular person and I don't want that background. And so I can mock up for myself a lot of covers. And as an author, that visual helps me to kind of think through my story even more. So I love the background removal tool. It is definitely one of my favorites.
That has been a bit of a game changer for folks. We had somebody who said it did save their marriage because one person was the writer and one was doing the marketing, and they were having them do it in a real painstaking way. So they were happy to do it in here. All right, we've got one tool to look at, and then I'll show you. I have a coupon code too. I'm going to go to Tools and Instant Mockups. This is our most popular tool, and I had mentioned this is where you just drop your book cover in. You'll see there's just I'm going to scroll through all of these kind of real life images where you can just put your book in there. So we'll just walk through. In step 1, you'll choose your book. So we'll click here. And then in step 2, you can filter by different things. I'm going to just click new because who doesn't want to see what's new and shiny?
Right.
These are the newest ones, and you can do different filters each time. Like this, I've clicked new, and it's letting me know there are 33 that are new. We have over 1,000 in here, but it's nice at times to kind of drill down and look at just a couple. So what we can do is we'll pick a few. I'm just clicking, and it's getting marked in here. All right, and then I'm going to click at the bottom. I need to make my window just a bit smaller here. The StreamYard is not letting me see my, there we go. Step 4, convert now is at the bottom. And these take about 4 seconds per image to download. So I would not maybe fire up 200 if you're in any kind of hurry. But these are going to download in a handy zip file. And I can't wait to show you how awesome they look. And when you see these with a coffee or a tea or a person, you didn't have to go get that all set up and make cookies and muffins and put them out and get a picture.
Right.
This will save you time.
Yeah, no staging required.
Exactly. All right, so here's our zip file. Because it's a zip file, I'm going to open it up. Takes a minute here. And then I'll click Extract All to open it. So click the file, Extract All. And we'll take a look. Here we go. Thanks for your patience. All right. Prepare to be amazed. Here we're going to walk through each one. I'll slide them through. It's coming. Takes just a second. All right. There's the first one. Gorgeous. And here's the next one. So you can see these really would work for almost any genre. There we go. And it's nice because the shadow is right. Everything's right when they put it in there for you. So those are the instant mockups. Those are available on the gold plan and higher. But if you're trying things out for free, you will see, I'm in a gold plan, so you don't see it right now, but under keywords on the left, there's the word free. So you can give some of them a test drive and see how you like them. So those are the instant mockups. I'll just scroll through. You can also see the newest ones here. Lots of awesome choices. So be sure to check those out. I'm going to go back and show a coupon code, but let me know if there's any questions or anything that anybody wants to see right now.
No questions coming through, just viewers.
All right. Perfect. So we are going to go back into our templates. And this is what's nice. I made this earlier and I can come into templates under my projects. You see all the things that we worked on. And then here is our coupon code. So this is going to do a 15% lifetime discount on any new paid plan. And it's Bennett 15. And you can write that down. I'll be sure that she's got that for everybody. And then just as an extra incentive, anybody that uses it by Saturday, I'm going to add 15 free background removal credits in for you too. So when I see that coupon code go through, if it's between now and Saturday, you'll get those for free. But the coupon code does not expire, so don't feel like you need to rush. This is just an extra. So that is Bennett 15. And then let me show you the account page with a couple things. So we're going to go to the account page. And I'll just show you the plans real briefly. But I would encourage you to do the free plan and try things out. So this is a gold plan. And if you scroll down, you see the different plans, plus, gold, and platinum. And they're paid yearly, and you can kind of compare. For example, the plus plan has 5 video credits and the cover creator if you're wanting to do cover design. And then our most popular is gold. It has 10 video credits per month, the cover creator, plus those awesome instant mock-ups that we just saw, and the box set creator. And then if you wanted to treat yourself to platinum, it's unlimited video credits, and then you have extra premium instant mock-ups, animation tools, and 10 of those background removal credits each month too. So that's a pretty cool option. Now, if you're interested in learning more, also on the account page, it'll say here, more webinars, and I'm going to click on these. These are free. They focus on one tool at a time. So if you're wanting to learn a little more about the box set creator, for example, or some of these other ones, register for these. They're recorded, so you don't even have to join live, but you can if you have questions. And just learn more about the tools. So those are free and available for anybody that wants to sign up for those too. All right. I'm going to stop the screen sharing, I think, unless there's any other questions.
Nope. I think we're good. You gave us a wonderful demo. Again, right. I don't normally promote a product per se on a podcast, but because this one is geared so much to my author audience, and actually, I'll tell you, because of the different options available. For instance, the spiral cover option, it's good for business professionals as well who do reports and want to highlight a cover of a report and put it in a mock-up or some sort of graphic. There's a lot of uses even outside of the author environment that you don't think about, but because I wear a lot of different hats, I see those things. So again, just wanted to share with the audience the benefit of a tool that can save you time and money. When you first start out as a self-published author, you don't have a big, pot of money where you can hire all of the graphic designers and editors and all these people that eventually you can. But even once you've, gotten to that point, I have a friend who's published 112 books and she uses BookBrush, and I'll tell you, one of the aspects that I love, the freedom of this tool that I love is, and I mentioned it briefly, is I can mock up, if I have ideas for a book, I can mock up a bunch of covers for myself using the cover creator, and then download those and put those on my desktop and look at them and say, okay, that book's coming in June, that's coming in whatever. And it keeps me focused and working towards my goal. So in a previous podcast, Kathleen, we talked about creating SMART goals. And for me, I need that visual. And BookBrush gives that to me because I can create these mock-ups and put them all over my screen to remind myself, you need to do that book. And being the visual person, I see it. It's right there. So there's so many sources of resources to use with this tool that are very, very beneficial. And I really hope my author audience and my business professionals take advantage of what it has to offer. So I really appreciate that you took the time to come on the show. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me.
I'll definitely continue tooting the BookBrush horn. I'm a big fan. Just so everybody knows, I don't get a discount or any affiliate, whatever for this. It's truly authentic. I love the tool and appreciate that it's available to us as authors. Unless there's anything else, Kathleen, you'd like to share, I'll go ahead and get you off screen. And
it was very enjoyable. Thanks for having me on today.
Thank you. And thank you for offering that discount for my viewers. I really appreciate that. Thank you so
You
much.
are welcome. I should say, if anyone's watching the replay, there's a contact form on the account page, and you can send me a note in there if you have questions on how to do something.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
All right, friends. Well, you got a wonderful demo from Kathleen on BookBrush. It is a game changer. I use a lot of other tools to create social media graphics. But when it comes to my my books, my author-centric social media items, I can't beat it. I haven't found anything that will create the mock-ups or those graphics any faster. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try the free plan, if anything, and decide for yourself if it's a tool that you can use. So next week, Melanie and I are going to talk about personal branding and the importance of it. So don't miss that show. We'll same time next Thursday, 11 a.m. And then the following week, we have Damon Courtney from BookFunnel coming on, and that's another tool that is amazing. So be sure to catch us next Thursday and in March in general. If you are just now tuning in and you see that we're wrapping up, don't worry. The recording will be posted for you. Just go ahead and hit the replay. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be amazed by what Kathleen shared with us. If you have questions, always post it in our comments. We check them often. And then finally, if you have a podcast, a topic you'd like us to discuss, share that as well. We want to give you what you want to hear. So again, just share what you're interested in. And until next time, thanks for stopping in. See you, friends.